As we previously discussed, there are 3 steps in setting up a website and getting it operational for the real estate professional. If you are watching this video, steps 1 and 2, the setup and purchase of a Wix hosting package and the selection of the iHome Finder subscription should already be checked off the to-do list. Before you determine a particular template, site theme, or color palettes, we want you to know it is the job of Adaptive Marketing Group to set up the website. There are many back office, behind the curtain, or technical considerations that are required to ensure the site functions properly. This includes setting meta tags, applying alternative texts to the photos, videos, and graphics. Another important consideration is how H1 and H2 tags are used in header texts and keyword descriptions so that search engine crawlers can scan and read the website's content. An example might be using Google, Bing, or AI search parameters to focus the search on lifestyle or location, such as what beachfront properties are for sale in Melbourne, Florida, or show me what lakefront homes are for sale in North Carolina.
We are at step 3 in the setup, and this is where your participation is required. By now, your photos, logos, biography, taglines, social media links, and other relevant information should have been submitted through the real estate professional's website portal. Next, you will decide whether your website will be static or dynamic. Think about your message and what you want the buyers and sellers to know about you, your agency or firm. Why would a buyer or seller select you as their real estate professional over one of your competitors? Throughout the website, you will have the opportunity to convey your level of experience, your professional background, educational or skills levels, and your community involvement. You will want to share testimonials, recommendations, professional achievements, and possibly Google or social media reviews.
So what is the difference between a static and dynamic design? Generally speaking, static websites have less engagements, hover points, downloads, videos, visitor interactions, or call to actions. A static website might only show properties that are active or sold, market reports, community resources, and links and contact information. Consider a static site as an electronic business card or billboard. A dynamic website has all of the aforementioned and more. Not only are these sites more engaging and interactive, they actively encourage the visitor to participate in the experience. These types of sites are focused on marketing. Please don't misconstrue this message. Both static and dynamic site designs serve a particular purpose, and each have a specific message and goal.
In addition to visitor engagement, dynamic websites also require the real estate professional to be more active in how the site works and to understand what it means to participate in the marketing of their website. Marketing is a 5-step process that includes identifying, targeting, engaging, cultivating, and converting, i.e., closing your market. So, let's go through this process together. You've identified your niche market as a lakefront or beachfront real estate professional. You will next target by selecting an audience of possibly retirees or those looking for a second home, vacation, or income property in a cohort of age 50 plus. Married with incomes over $250,000 currently living in New Jersey. The engagement step 3 will be type, style, content, and message that will be crafted for this targeted cohort. You don't want to graphically illustrate a young family and articulate a message that conveys the quality of the schools or number of dog walking parks in the community. Nor would the message focus on proximity of shopping or business centers.
Consider this the type of engagement message designed to target the cohort we defined. You will notice this message illustrates a relaxed lakefront view in Asheville, North Carolina, and has 2 identifiable calls to action. The first is the real estate professional's phone, and the second, a download consumer guide for living on the lake. This specific action will redirect the visitor or recipient to the real estate agent's landing page, where the contact information is captured prior to the download of the guide. Once step 3, engagement has occurred, this gives implied consent to move the visitor to step 4, the cultivation process. You see, simply because someone has engaged the agent doesn't necessarily indicate he or she is looking to immediately purchase property. The cultivation process requires patience and consistency in the delivery of content and continuous permission to follow up with the potential buyer. This process also requires the effective use of a contact management system, or what is also referred to as a CRM. If the real estate professional doesn't have an effective method of follow-up or lead generation, this is where the iHomeFinder Agent Max subscription services become invaluable to the long-term success of the agent. Other forms of marketing engagements that cultivate and can lead the prospective buyer to the fifth and final step in the process is the use of a virtual open house. A virtual open house is ideal for the buyer's agent since it can mitigate the number of on-site or scheduled property visits by the agent. Once the virtual open house is set up on the dynamic site, the seller's agent will be notified or any scheduled virtual visits by the buyer's agent. The registration and notification process is set up and activated by Adaptive Marketing Group. This not only helps ensure the seller's agent is kept in the loop when his or her listed property is shown, it also helps the buyer's agent protect his or her vested interest in the disclosure of how the negotiate compensation is justified. Plus, you must admit, this is a really cool way to show off featured properties.
This concludes step 3 of the setup process. We hope you found this information useful and we thank you for watching this video.